You grab rhythm. I mean, how do you play this early in the season with the stakes being this high?
It's tough. You don't have a lot of video to go on, scouting to go on. You only had a couple practices before you're playing matches. So what you do over your off time during Christmas is extremely important for those athletes to come back in and just be prepared for actual competition right away.
So we are locked and loaded and ready to go. USC, the Trojans in the all black. They have the opening serve. One lineup change for each of these teams. That'll be Kahale Cleany for USC. He gets his first start in his collegiate career. Meanwhile, Logan Finley makes his season debut for the blue and gold as we are underway. Brock Henderson, the opening set. And the opening approach and attack is a kill. Cole Oliver cracks one off the high hands, and the Lions draw first blood.
It's going to be the name of the game for Vanguard tonight. Usually those high hands and going off edges and holes. Finding all those little nooks and crannies of the block for them.
Oliver to serve. Daggered across the plane. Blanchette looks for Cleany. And his first kill of the season. Comes from the left side as he sets course for his first serve of the contest. Had back-to-back service aces in that win against St. Thomas Aquinas in the season opener this past Saturday. Appeared in that final set, stabs one across to Baston. On the quick set, that was Finley with some force.
I like it. Smart play. You've got a 7-footer in the middle. You can be real shy about it, or you can just attack it and go after it. You've got to establish your middle no matter who's in front of you and how tall they are, how big they are.
Finley's serve. USC kind of scrambling in each other's way, but they get through in the mid-tempo attack there through the middle. That was Wesley Smith put on the finishing touches. Spacing checks back on. And the big man in Wesley Smith steps up to serve. Back in the starting lineup for the season opener for the first time since 2024 after injuries which kept him out of last season. But back in business as he is beaten to the hardwood. How about that from Grant Veldman?
Coming right to serve, number 13, Logan Fremont.
It's fun to see Veldman improving just over the last few matches. First match, you could see he's trying to gain his footing and kind of understand his role and what he's doing. His confidence just continues to grow and grow and grow each set.
That was Roberts out the back row. The Lions working from the right side. A little tip shot from Freeman. Just wide. As we mentioned, still early stages for both of these teams. The Trojans took care of business against the Spartans of St. Thomas Aquinas in straight sets, winning all three by 9 or more points. It's easy pickings to start the season at the Gailing Center as that is sent right back. Wow. Thiago Zampronio, the transfer out of UCLA, making his presence felt. And towards Veldman. Out of the middle. And Oliver. Lions liking what they're seeing on this kind of mid-row attack, back row.
They're doing a great job of establishing the middle, the BIC, the A, hey, we're not here to mess around, you know? We're going to establish ourselves and create some offensive rhythm for ourselves. It's good.
Good pass gives Blanchette a lot of time to think about it.
He picked that off so early. It's such a great swing.
And smacked down as the Trojans reset their authority here. 5-4 start for the number 5 team in the nation. Klein. Henderson towards it. They look for Oliver. But he is stuffed by Noah Roberts.
Vanguard's got to be looking at the right thing. They got to be looking at the block and expecting that ball to come back to him sometimes. Looking at the wrong side of the net right there.
They were dominant in the front row against Stack, where USC, they led 7.5 to nothing in total blocks. That's Sabesma. That's pretty.
Great receive. I really like what they're doing with the middles right now with Vanguard. They're just continuing to run it until they stop it.
They look fluid here to start here, which has not been the story in the first 2 matches of the season. Had a slow start in the season opener against Rockhurst, and likewise in the loss against Lindenwood. That is Zampronio again grabbed his 2nd kill. As he rotates to serve. The career high 9 kills on 10 swings in the season opening win. Float serve into Freeman. Henderson on the back set comes Veldman, and it's charged right back. Man, they cannot snuff out this front row. And USC setting in the defensive block here.
Found a little piece of that block coming over.
Seams have not been split just yet. 8 serving 5. Comes towards Freeman. On the quick set out of the back row. The point will go USC's way.
Yeah, well, that over. I like the speed of it, though.
And Pranio's serving run continues. 6-7 man out of Fort Lauderdale. First service error of the night. And I'll close out the 3-0 Trojan run as Brock Henderson gets ready to go. The man who finished 9th in the MPSF in assists per set last season at 6.71. Blanchette, his setter opposite. Comes Oliver, torch back. Oliver forks one across. Here comes Roberts. And clean one off a couple of lines in. Might have clipped off of Oliver.
Vanguard's going to have to remain risky if there's a double block on them. They've got to go risky, go high hands, tool, use. Can't go at the meat of the block. Roberts
rails one towards Baston. They look for Finley. Caught that on the sweet spot, but dragged up by Dykstra. Lions had a system. Oh, awkward on the outside of the antenna there. Freeman had a hard time getting to it.
Vanguard's going to have to take care of those little points. Those are going to matter in a match like this.
5-point lead, largest of the set so far for USC. Yet to commit an attack error here in the early stages. And commentators curse, they commit a service error instead.
Going at the serve, number 14, Cole Oliver.
As Oliver heads back. And it's an ace. Cleany caught ball watching. And Cole Oliver with the first Lion ace of the contest. This time Oliver off target. He's got a serve on him though. We've seen it in the Rockhurst game, a little bit in the Lindenwood match as well. He can get on some rampant runs. Might be critical to close the distance here as this set persists. Kahele Cleany at the service line. Floated towards Basin on the overpass. Rising is Dylan Klein. Thank you very much. Those are the kind of serves as good as an ace. Klein cleans up for his first kill of the night. Launch long.
Back to serve number.
Here comes Logan Finley. Just getting the start tonight, his first appearance, as we mentioned. Braddock Duckworth being sacrificed, and Finley's looked lively so far. Blanchette, gently across the plane. They joust now. And it's the Lions who were unable to take advantage on a little miscue on the set, which ended up going USC's way.
Yes, it did.
The big man, Wesley Smith, back and ready to go. As an MPSF all-freshman team member in his freshman campaign back in 2024. Anderson looks for Freeman. They set the block early, but they needed some help. Freeman forces one through.
It's a great swing. Deep corner, right in between the players, making them make decisions that neither of them wanted to make.
It's been the first time it looked like Klein tried to come over late, but they really only had one body to meet Freeman that time. It's a good-looking serve. Oh, out of the back row.
It's up.
Cleany, that was deserving of a kill. Instead, it's the Lions scrappy defensively, and Veldman turns one around going the other way. (11 serving 14). Freeman goes wide. It's the number 5 team in the nation, the USC Trojans, who take command heading into the media 15-11. Welcome back here. Opening night, MPSF season openers, the Trojans lead 15-11 off of the Logan Freeman service error. Caleb Blanchette being ready to get us back underway. Third-year player who eclipsed 2,000 career assists in the season opening win against the Spartans. Here comes Veldman, picking up where he left off.
Great play, try to serve him inside, take him out. Didn't seem to matter. It's a good swing.
Like the Drofer said, he seems to play better against the better teams. So far, it's proving to be the case. So overpass, terminated by Sebesma. 2-point set.
One of the greatest feelings as a middle is that overpass coming to you.
So many options. Oh, that's a bit careless from SC, and they are punished for it. Henderson gently taps that one to the back corner, and the Lions are within one. Veldman fires into Dykstra. On the right side, it's Klein.
Over that block. Not much you can do on that.
There's not much you can do when he grabs momentum and takes a swing at the ball. Dylan Klein. We haven't said his name too much here as he gets ready to serve. But the AVCA All-American from last season. Miscue from the Lions on the free pass. Sends it from Freeman. Uprising, that's Klein. And that is crunched. And right on cue, he obliges. And right on cue, the Lions need to have a chat. 3 points away from the red zone on the visitors, 17-14.
Actually, the name of the game is serve and pass, right? If you can keep your pass going, you're going to stay in rhythm. Serving has been a big issue the last, match for them. I think they had 34 missed serves or something like that. So, hey, they only have 3 right now, which is great. So if they can keep that rhythm, keep the ball in play, but they just need to find their contact points again. There's a few little things that if we just are looking at the right thing or anticipating the right thing, those balls instead of going down will be playable. We can recycle or something like that. So. Just some tweaks here and there. So we'll see what they come out in set 2.
Hit 107 with the blue and gold in the opening set, and yet they only dropped it by 3 points. So some things to look forward to is out of the back row. Lions completely out of sorts there.
Bick is so lethal. Establish that middle and then run that Bick is so hard to block against. Makes it such a great fun play.
There's Blanchette. And the 5 AVCA mentions returning on this USC squad. Quick set, that's stumped from Finley. Here comes Freeman. He's gonna swat one off the double block. And perhaps that can get him going here. Logan Freeman, who has been on a tear to start the year. He's been hitting .636 as Logan Freeman over the first 2 games of the season. Hasn't taken too many swings so far here tonight. Blanchette out of the back row. Flying.
Gotta watch that line.
I don't know what that means. It's when someone in the back attacks.
Finley will have a look.
Tough toss right there. gotta wait from him a little bit.
Yep. Just a smidge. Good crowd here tonight on the first game of the spring semester officially. Bellman.
Good aggressive thing.
Dances off the rafters. Klein out of system USC. Get it across the plane. Courtesy of Cleany. To the middle and Zampronio. SC able to find a scrappy point. Both teams kind of cluttered and plays that were broken up there. As Klein heads back to the service line. And a switch up there, and he goes into the net. Here's Logan Freeman. Wow. Look for Zampronio. Wow, indeed.
That's a whip right there. It's a great swing.
Did not get a lot of looks last season with UCLA. 7 games. It's the 1 start. Did not play in their national championship winning season. He's going to come with the ace there. He has been a regular so far to start this year for USC. A 5-3 Trojan advantage. Sebesma, picked up by Blanchette. They look for Roberts. Henderson. Upset and Sebesma.
You just stick with it. Put that ball in a hittable location.
Clean that up.
Those are those whew moments.
Henderson doing everything he could just to get to that ball. Stay within 1. Veldman. There's Noah Roberts. Player's been struggling with the back throughout the fall. Is area to look out for with that brace throughout the off season. That's Roberts to pop that up. Veldman comes towards it. Now Sebesma snicks it off the high hands.
Covered there just long enough they could tool that left-handed block. It's a great play.
Micah Sebesma at the service line. Career best 23 service aces last season. Dykstra does his job. It comes towards Cleany. A little shake of the head. He thought that took a touch. And Samson the Lion is partying it up across from us at the scorers table. 6-all. Scratch that 7-6 at SC.
6 missed serves. We're already at 3 missed serves compared to 3 for their whole first set. Not a trend Vanguard needs to stick on right now. Let's find some rhythm from the service line.
Cleany takes his time, pelts it off of Oliver. With that for Finley. Well, Smith has a lot of time to think about. He's met by Henderson, tries to go early on 1. It's his Trojans who claim the point in the end. Sweeney's run will continue. Came alongside Zampronio, the 2 UCLA products. The only 2 transfers actually on this SC team. They bring back a deep and very experienced roster as Oliver put out the effort, but just gotta be able to get to that one. Is iced. Henderson will have a look. Sent towards Klein. He gets it back from Blanchette. And blazes one off of Freeman.
A little more press on that block. Probably could have put that on the other side.
There's Wesley Smith. Rising Freeman.
Vanguard's done well with hitting corners. Every time they've hit a corner, they pretty much scored. So they need to keep swinging nice and deep, splitting those defenders in the back.
Oliver with a cannon, but it's into the net. Blanchette will have a look. Rolled into Veldman, not the best of passes. Gets it back from Henderson, though. Klein. And Freeman now. What a switch up from Logan Freeman.
Spray some deep swings. Swing, swing, swing. Nice little roll shot. Nobody expecting that. Well played.
Average 9 kills in the matchups against SC last season to Logan Freeman. That's Finley on an island. And able to crouch down and keep that one up. Two teams picked on opposite ends of the preseason poll, with SC picked second is Freeman. Oh, off target, but finding some openings, as you mentioned, from either corner. Here comes Klein. And had some heat on it. And the Lions scrambling just to get it over. Wow, Dylan Klein. Lofer needs to have a word, a breath before the media. The Lions need to have a chat. They're down by 5 here in the big. Lofer burns a timeout right before the media. Something he's not liking. Needs to shift here as the Lions down by 5. Dylan Klein continues his serving run. And SC enjoying a 3-0 stretch here in set number 2.
Right back at you. On serve receive.
Roberts for Oliver now. Oliver out the back row, that tickled off the tape. Cleany. Here comes Sebesma.
Turn block.
Klein getting set. And he was watching that ball in slow motion. Another point for the Trojans. As the captain getting ready for another serve on the way. That is a rifle off target.
Vanguard's got to show up on the service line right now. Got to give themselves opportunities. Been doing a good job coming back. There you go.
And Chet Roberts popped up by Oliver. It was popped up out of play. Anderson, here comes Veldman. Fast flying before we get a decisive hand to it.
There's a chance that ball didn't have much topspin on it. Hard to defend.
Totally crushed it, did Veldman. As he steps up to serve now, it's in towards Dykstra. With a back row. And that is a patented pick from Dylan Klein. A quieter first set. He's coming into his rhythm now in the second. And it's an ace. Fourth of the night for SC. There's been an area of their game that Coach Nygaard has talked about them wanting to improve. They were elite amongst pretty much all the statistical categories last year except service aces. Trying to add that weapon to their arsenal this year as that air brings the Lions up to 12 points. Here comes Braddock Duckworth as Logan Finley makes way. Duckworth, who had started both of the previous games heading into tonight. Sliding across, standing strike from Roberts. First swing from Duckworth. He's getting the middles involved.
I like him. Get it involved right away. Get it out there. Get him in this match. Get some game changers.
Didn't have a chance to field out against SC last season, did Duckworth. But he's got his first career kill against the Trojans now. That's battered off the wrong side of the antenna.
Love that, shoots it to the outside. Puts it right in the pocket. Float up, tool hit, whatever they need to do. Great play. It's really got to get hands over, take that ball.
SC looking steady here in the season opener. Well, conference season opener, I should say. They've claimed the last three. Last loss coming against Grand Canyon. And bolted long. Into the hands of Brock Henderson. This is around the time, if you're Vanguard, you want to try chipping into this lead. You got to build some momentum and build a run here. Have some tangible frustration and trying to sort things out defensively and serve receive. Here comes Eamon Rigdon. 6'8" sophomore, local guy out of Costa Mesa, California. Featured in one set in that season opening win against St. Thomas Aquinas. That joust goes the Lions' way.
Very smart, very smart. 50-50 ball, got to move it, get it through, shoves it off the outside hand. It's exactly what you want from your outside. Making plays happen.
Smith steps back on. Rigdon makes way. Oliver can't quite get it across that net. Blanchette. That's Freeman. And it is stabbed back the other way.
Very good block. Hands over, pressed. He said, nope, not today. Didn't have any place to go.
Clown with some authority. And SC have full command. It's a timeout taken. The Lions down big here in set number 2.
Got 2 keys with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's lost in me, soldiers, not the place.
Number 5, USC, 2 points. And taking the second frame. Vanguard hitting sub 100 here in the set. SC hitting 350. And the Lions clean it up in serve receive.
Didn't look quite ready for that, but it played out for Vanguard.
I'll take him.
I always say if the player wasn't sure, then the other team's certainly not going to be
Right.
sure. Plays in your favor.
Ace for Finley.
Vanguard's got to get a couple more, just string them together. Momentum shifts.
Yeah, it's going to be curious to see who this season, who kind of steps up as their leader from the service line. Oh,
Turn.
Henderson just nearly missed it. Best one was looking away from it. Tucked up off the ankle. What I was going to say about service pressure with Vanguard is last season they had maybe 2 or 3 players contributing to the majority of the aces. It'd be interesting to see this year if it's more balanced across the side. Oliver gets that one across, got a scramble back though in transition. Tortured one off of Sebesma, and that will do it here for the second stanza. Welcome back, NPSF season opener here in the Big Ten Plus. Jared Moon, JP Dorn, and JP. And we said it on the break. It feels like the Lions are having moments, but they need to turn moments into minutes, into long rallies, into long runs here.
String it out. So hard.
Yeah, I mean, this is a top 5 team in the nation for a reason.
You're competing against the top D1. You're a D2 school. You know, you're playing with against a complete team, and you've got it. It's all about sustaining. Who can sustain the high level? And you can't just have moments of it. You have to sustain it. So
hopefully he will have the sustained presence of Logan Finley, who's looked sharp here in his first appearance of the season. For sorting out his best group out there. As SC have their hand here on the opening serve. It's Caleb Blanchette to get us underway. Henderson for Finley. Dragged down. Blanchett tried his best, but it's double contact in the end.
Blanchett frustrated by that one. He saw it. He saw it.
Goes down to get a knuckle to it. Popped up off the back. Roberts able to dodge that one. Dylan Klein at the service line. Second-year captain. Comes up with another ace. That has been an area of his game he talked about working on in the offseason. Said he's been working on staying healthy, first and foremost. He had some injury problems through the second portion of the season, but he said his health, he said his blocking matchups, and he said his serves. They have looked on point here so far in the contest. That's the best one.
Need more of that from Vanguard. More of that, but that's going to come from passing. Which is something they've been working on as a serve and pass game.
Freeman. Blanchett towards Smith.
That's a big kill.
It's a rocket. Thundered into the hardwood. I'm sure they are overjoyed to have him back in the lineup, back and healthy. Freeman takes a look. And a big block from Delvin and Sebesma.
That's the kind of blocking we need. Over, completely sealing the net. They knew they were getting their hands on that ball. It's the type of confidence you need every time you go up to block. I love the energy on either side of the game, where a middle digs the ball. It is just like everyone, the whole gym gets so electric because the middle dug the ball. It's so funny.
Smith's still talking about it. He's talking with Brad Pan, the other SC libero.
I did that.
Here's Roberts. Tight to the net. Anderson sends it across. Here comes Cleany. Off the mark on the cut shot.
Going for that high tee shot. Just out.
For all. Sebesma goes into the net. First ranked opponent of the season here for the blue and gold. 0-9 against the NCAA ranked opponents last season. Playing 3 of the 30 sets, one of them in this building against Stanford. As that tickled off the tape there from Cleany. Here comes Oliver. Opens one through the gap.
The momentum here, we're talking about stringing points together. Anderson from the service line. He's gotten a couple of aces.
Here comes Klein, and he makes no mistake. SC going to get Tyler Robinson in the game. The sophomore who showed up in the final set in that win over St. Thomas Aquinas. The back set here for Oliver. Flash just wide. Feldman's pass. Set from Henderson. A tip shot there from Freeman. Won't trouble Roberts. From the right pin goes Klein. and he's clinical.
It's a little switch blocking there. Move their outside to the right, setter to the outside. Matchups there for the blocking. Worked in their favor.
7th kill on 10 swings now for Dylan Klein. He leads all scores. Rising Freeman. Swiping a tool.
Vanguard's working on trading points back and forth. It's what Vanguard needs.
Good pass from Klein. He gets it back. It's safe to say he's warmed up now.
USC does a good job of they're setting those balls right on the net. Allows the hitter to kind of pick off where they want, see the block, exactly where the hitter wants to go. Gives them great vision.
It's an ace for Blanchette to go along with a big grin as that danced off the twine. The other one kisses off the tape. There's Veldman. They work it to Freeman. Rolling shot. Popped up Dykstra. Jousting. And dragged off of Freeman. And what a pickup there by Johnny Dykstra. Serving 6. This error number 8. Scratch that 11. Finley. Finley's got himself 2 aces in his season debut. This was not a guy you primarily saw getting looks from the service line last season. Jousting, dropping. The find there from Roberts.
Feldman got caught moving off the net.
Here is Klein. Waffle towards Basted. Now goes Sebesma. Tip shot is smothered. Timeout taken here from the blue and gold. They trail by 5, trying to match punch for punch here with the number 5 team in the nation. 13-8 here on the big. Welcome back. Head coach Brian Rofer, the first to call for time. The Trojans lead by 5 here. Lions so far having their best hitting set at 154.
Call that a coach point. Good job, Coach Rover. Good timeout.
Coach Rover will take all the credit for that one. Coaching against his former player that he coached at UCLA. Luckily for Sebesma, didn't land awkwardly on that ball there. Coaching against his former player with Nygaard. USC coach who was extended last week through 2028, continuing his reign as the longest standing coach in program history, as that is sent off the hands and well past the reach of Dylan Klein in the back row. Flying Klein. SC making some changes here. Christian Connell, number 13. He's going to come on here. Visiting Trojans. Sprague. And his first serve of the night. Anderson for Sebesma. Resting on the overpass. Sprague. It's for Clooney. What a switch up with the off hand.
Right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand.
And I saw the picture forming in his mind, and he painted it to perfection. Here's Oliver. That's too strong. And it's an ace. And Freeman takes claim for the fault, but the Lions did not get a good read on that ball. And USC out to their largest lead of the match. Cole LeBoy get a step on here for the blue and gold. The freshman now with his first touches. Here comes Oliver. Lions out of system. Henderson approaching. Here's Cleany. Out of reach of Jacob Basin. SC ready to close the deal.
Vanguard's got to make a push here.
Soft up by Dykstra. It's one road match, then a 5-game home stretch for the Trojans at the Galen Center. Both these teams going to take a pause from conference action. Here's Connell.
A little too far into that net.
Nice little dodge there from Braddock Duckworth in the sidelines. Vanguard will take on another ranked opponent on Saturday as Springfield come to town, the #1 team in the NAIA. It'll be another evening fixture. So Besmer's efforts in vain. USC enter into the red zone and enter in Brad Pan. Henderson. Much to the disbelief there of Christian Connell. He's saying, did not take a touch off of me. Anderson, good looking serve. And flashed over the blocks. Here comes Oliver.
Just tag the line a little bit on that.
Set long for the 18th attack error of the contest here for the Lions. Henderson for Finley. As that ball touched out of play. USC ready to close the deal. Bonio off of LeBoy. That's Sprague. Both teams making a bit of a meal of it. Who can capitalize? It's Finley. He's gobbled up in the front row.
Vanguard's just struggling to get something put together here. Such a tough place to be.
Build out there. They needed that. Really feeling the pressure and serve receive.
Gave him a favor. Your Vanguard right now, you're working on getting better. Every single point, every single play, you're working on getting better for your next match. Gaining that experience. Still got a lot of young guys on the team.
Oliver goes into the net. USC claim match point. And for their fourth win over the Lions in as many meetings. Connell at the helm. Off of Baston. Out of the back row is Oliver. And Oliver is off target. The Trojans take care of business. 3 MPSF conference opening wins in a row. And a step in the right direction for a long season ahead. The Trojans in straight sets, with this one being their most dominant. They hit 419 on the contest, holding the Lions to sub 100 hitting. Dylan Klein leading the way with 10 kills, hitting 615. Vanguard led by Cole Oliver with 7 kills on 22 swings. JP Dorn, final thoughts on a tough night, but also a night that they got to quickly regroup. They got Springfield on Saturday, and don't let the NAIA label fool you. They are a very good team, the best in the NAIA at the moment.
Men's volleyball is men's volleyball.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Doesn't matter where or what level sometimes, but I'm sure they've got some good international guys too in there. So no, if you're Vanguard, you're regrouping, you're using these experiences to get better. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to strengthen. Can we play with the elite? Are we? What do we need to work on? It exposes our weaknesses. It's exactly what you need at this part of the season, so you can capitalize off training that in the gym and getting better at that in the gym. So next time you face one of these opponents or a lesser, then you're getting better. You're pushing. You're striving towards putting those strings together instead of. I mean, we really struggled. Vanguard really struggled with going point for point for point and just let way too many strings go. So if they can learn how to get that pass serving game a little more locked up and putting some strings together, they're going to be able to set foot into their next match better than they were before, which is what you're trying to do for season. So
a day to shake it off as the Lions drop to 1-2 on the season, 0-1 in NPSF conference play. The Trojans improved to 2-0 and 1-0 to start the conference season. That'll do it here on the Big Ten Plus. On behalf of myself, Jared Rowan, JP Dorn, and the entirety of the Vanguard Athletics crew, we thank you so much for taking the time to be with us this evening, and we will see you come Sunday for more NCAA men's volleyball.